morning kickoff video. Haven't done it yet. So we are about 5 kilometers into our bike ride this morning. I've come across this bulletin board. It looks like a pretty awesome band. So Győr, if I'm saying that right, is the town. And not sure who these bands are, but they look pretty cool. Something on the other side too. Let me pause this. Doing it in selfie mode. We got the band here too. Don't know the date. If it was tonight, we'd go. So we're in a town that starts with an H. H-A-L-A-S-Z-I. Making our morning kickoff video, Jody.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, then. So these churches pop up in every town. It was right across. Whoa, what's going on here? I hear some doinking noises going on with my map. So I'm gonna get
in 300 meters, continue following the road.
We're fine. It's another old church. Saw quite a few solar panels. Some on that building. Some on that building here. Pretty busy little town. The bike path through here is like laid paving blocks. We saw them. A lot of these towns, all the streets, side streets are like paving blocks, like chunks of granite. And I gotta think they hold up for a long time, but they get dips in them, but they don't seem to break or anything. So we're heading toward that town with the G, G-Y-O-R. Győr. Somebody will correct this. Italian ice? I don't know. That's a bicycle.
Continue for 8 kilometers.
Looks like we're going to be on this road for a while. Smell of diesel feel through here, kind of almost overwhelming a little bit. Bicyclers on the left, walkers on the right. There's a picture of a cross with Jesus dangling on it. "32 kilometers to our destination." So this trail's marked pretty good, but my app is also keeps us going along the right direction. So a little farm type thing on the edge of town. And we are leaving Halasi. So some of the letters aren't pronounced the same ways as English. So even though I think I pronounced it right, I'm totally all wrong. So okay. Oh yeah, there's a castle up here. So alright, gotta go. That's our path today. Been along highway the whole day. highway on one side and cornfields on the other. Isn't that weird and ironic? So, but we did just pass this like roofing company or this lumber yard, and I see roofs from, obviously they're up above. I kind of want to see what this stuff is made out of. So, alright, so this is like clay. I couldn't tell if they were made out of steel or clay. That's also clay. That's also clay. More clay. Just different designs. So from the ground, clay. So it looks like it's all clay, just different colors and brands and design. So what's weird, this guy over there, he's like working on that roof over there. And then there's a building here. Then there's some houses over there. So this is typical that we've seen throughout Europe. But they're designed to lock together. So I wonder how they adhere them to the roof, or how they stick. So they're kind of locked together, but I don't know if they use like a glue or what they use. I don't know if they just sell them there, or if they make them in there. I think they sell them. Oh, there's like pellets of drywall, it appears, in there. So the little building supply lumber yard. That guy's pounding on something. Looks like he's putting like sheeting. That woman's blocking the bike trail. Should turn her into the authorities. Okay, I just wanted to I hate riding on the highway here because of the road noise. So some Canadians were at the hotel with us, and they started in Vienna. They're riding to Budapest. So we started in Passau and rode a couple hundred miles before we even got to Vienna. And that route was mostly along the Danube through a valley, and very scenic. And they were frustrated because they haven't been riding along the Danube as of yet. So they're going to be extra disappointed today because so far the entire path has been like this. You get to ride through some little towns, which is cool. But then you ride like 10 kilometers between towns beside a cornfield. And that's not so cool. Alright, that's it for this video. Made it to our hotel in Győr. I think you say Győr. So this is like the first floor. So in Europe, the first floor is actually like the second floor. So floor 0 is the ground floor. The first floor is the first set above, which would be like the second floor. That's their city hall. They got these little cards here with discounts and stuff. American Pancake, free. AK-47 range, free. We can go here and drive a tank. Some interesting things. Take a tour of a castle. I have a little snack bar here that Jody's hitting up before she even like.
See my little coffee and cookie.
I got some coffee. Some different types of tea. And Jody's making herself at home. So then we enter our room. The door's already open. And close the door. These showers and bathrooms and everything are laid out almost identical. The shower stalls are identical. They have a thing on the toilet that says sterile. We have some closets, some pillows, hangers. Come on, Jody.
I'm taking all the free snacks because they wouldn't let us check in early. We got here at 12:30.
So every other hotel let us check in when we get here.
In a group that we met on the trail that's booked through the company that we did has a different hotel. And they let them check.
They've been told that they can check in early because they know it's hot, and we've been riding bicycles all day, and so they let them check in early wherever they go. This is the first time we've been told to get lost and come back later. So I'm gonna put that in the review.
The girl was very nice though.
They're kind, but yeah. But Jody's told me. Jody's told me mean things before, and is nice about it. So down the street there.
I don't know what this coffee is, but it's good.
So you look down the street. There's like all the happenings going on right out there. These people are enjoying a snack out there. How's our bed? Do we have those separate little cover things?
Yeah.
Our separate little cover things again. What do we call those again?
Duvet.
Duvet. Our TV, we're going to watch some Hungarian TV. So tomorrow, we will cross the river.
Did a little candy bar too.
And we'll be in Slovakia all day tomorrow. And then, no, we'll cross Slovakia into Slovakia at the end of the day tomorrow. And then the next day we'll be in Slovakia the whole day to the very end. We'll cross back into Hungary again. If that's confusing enough. So what is confusing, they use different currency. Slovakia uses the euro, then Hungary uses the, what do they use?
Huff.
The huff?
Why is there nobody to block the sun out here? It's going to be beaten in here.
I don't think Jody knows what she's talking about.
It's the huff.
I thought it was the forint.
Oh, here?
Forint?
Is it the huff in...
So this is 200. So it's spelled F-O-R-R-I-N-T. I don't have my glasses on. So this is 200. So it's about 340 of these make $1. So the problem is I got my euros and my Hungarian money all mixed together. And then also at the restaurant, I think when they gave me change yesterday, I think they threw some Polish money in here too. Because it says Poland on the one thing. Unless the euro has like the names of different countries on different coins. I don't know. So there's 20 of the foreign things, which like 3 of these would make a penny. So what would this be like 18 I don't know, 6 cents maybe, 7 cents. If you take 7 times 3, it'd be 21. So that may be like 70 cents. And then the rest of the stuff, here's 50 foreign. So divide that by 3. That's how many pennies you get. About 13, 14 cents. No, 16 cents or 17 cents. I don't know. It's really confusing because I translate that into U.S. dollar, but then you also have the euro that the local people transfer everything into. So we paid the city tax here in euros, and she gave me change in this foreign stuff. Yeah, if you think you're confused, I'm confused.
I don't even pay attention. I just let you worry about it.
Jody just trusts me that I'm not
even
messing up.
Even though the girl was speaking to me, she thought we were going to pay separately, even though we're sharing a room for our tourist charge.
I should have made you pay separate.
But I whipped out a couple dollars and
I whipped out a quarter or something, give it to her, tell her that, this is worth 5,000
we have a refrigerator in here too. Oh, it's a stock mini bar.
Don't be eating that stuff they charge you for.
It's got beer, Coke, juice.
Alright, gotta go. You think whatever.
I was looking for restaurants.
Oh, Jody's looking for restaurants. So we got some ski boats going on down there. And some kayakers. So we're in Győr. I guess I'm pronouncing that right. And we're walking right now. We came in earlier today. We rode our bikes across this river. So the other side is for biking, for bikers, and this side is for walkers. So the one thing I've noticed about Hungary and Slovakia, there's lots and lots and lots of graffiti. So there's quite a few padlocks on here. I guess they're trying to duplicate the lock bridge. Is that what they call it in Paris?
I don't know, I thought they cut all those locks off.
Well, they actually removed the whole thing because the weight of the locks was so much that it was hurting the integrity of the bridge. So then now it's a glass wall with nowhere where they could put padlocks. So taught those people a lesson, I guess. I have an eagle up there on this thing. So when we came in town earlier, we the hotel we're staying at is just up here to the left, and we went there and they wouldn't let us check in early, even though every other hotel has. And I think it's the courtesy is to let the bikers check in early because they've been riding bikes all day and they're exhausted. In our case, it was over 90 degrees riding bikes today, and they I won't say rudely, but they bluntly told us, no, you can't check in early, come back at 2 o'clock. So then we come back at 2 o'clock, it takes them half hour to get us checked in.
It did take at least 20 minutes.
The Baroque Hotel. That guy dropped his bottle. So we stopped there earlier, got ice cream. I would talk to that guy since he has a Chicago shirt on, but I don't want to. Say that guy had a Chicago shirt on?
Yeah. The crazy guy I told you was on the bridge.
Crazy guy. He's probably from Illinois. That's probably why he's crazy. Let me pause this for a minute. So the Baroque Hotel. So you can't get to it from this side. They have a sign on this side. But you gotta go to the alley in order to get to it. Our room actually faces this side. Up there, one of those. I can see this roof from my room. So there's some really nice walking things through here. We were in here earlier riding our bikes and we weren't sure if you could ride your bike through here or not, but we found out everybody else seems to, so you must be able to ride your bike. So there's the bridge we just crossed down there. Jody's finding cool and interesting things to take pictures of. It's kind of nice that she kind of just wanders around like aimlessly, because then she notices things that other people wouldn't. Exotic for a man. Wonder what that is. So these things are hanging down from the streets. The haircut thing. Then there's a guy up there, and then there's one over there. That's a barber shop up there. So,
I think they don't correspond.
so I think we're gonna end this video. We're gonna go find some food. Tonight's dinner in Győr.
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 Győr. Pronounce it however you want. So we're getting this shared dinner, which is neat. So we got some of that, and we got some of this, and there's some of that.
This is fried pork chop.
There's rice and French
is
fries. Chicken cordon bleu, fried pork chop. Is this a potato of some sort, or is it mozzarella?
Mozzarella.
And then rice. So they've got these paper plates. I might see if they got ketchup in there for my French fries. Think they got any type of sweet and sour sauce?
No, but
Should I go ask for some Jan sauce for my pork chops and chicken? So
butter would be nice on this rice.
maybe I'll go see if there's any type of condiments. We dump some Pepsi on there. So they got Pepsi Zero, maximum taste. So it's Pepsi Max. And if you can read that, the ingredients are in Hungarian. So sometimes they have, it says zero sugar, but it say whatever. Well, it says zero sugar. Sometimes it says it in the language. So it's kind of neat. I'm learning the how you say sugar in all these different languages. So we're sitting here on the street having dinner. I don't think that is a regular street. I think it's blocked off for pedestrians, but that van is there for some reason. So, pretty nice place. That's all you need. That's a bistro.
Paneer bistro.
Paneer bistro. So, there you go. Guys playing like 70s rock and roll music in there, so that's why I stopped here. Guess Jody's fixing her hair up.
I'm hot.
She's hot. So, video 2 of
You get this building in the fountain.
Győr.
Győr.
How do you say it?
Győr.
You say like a B?
Győr.
Győr. So am I walking this way? I hear Journey playing. I said it before, I'll say it again. It's kind of weird, like these foreign countries, it's all the local language, and then you hear like rock music playing. Although if I get too close to that music, YouTube and Facebook will ban my video for copyright. So I better mute this for a while. And I'm walking the opposite direction of Journey. Don't want Steve Perry getting pissed at me for song playing. So we had this chicken for 2, pork chop. It was pretty good, but it was more food than we could eat. We shared our food with a homeless guy. He appreciated it, but he also wanted a few bucks. But so they have these cooling, misting thingies around. Wasn't that street the one that was more active? I actually thought there'd be more people out right now than what there is, surprisingly, because it's cooler. It's evening. It's like 6 o'clock. Church down here. This street here is wider, has more of the touristy things going on. What kind of alligator is that? Dragon with wings. That Vodafone phone is a cellular carrier. When I was trying to connect to a cell carrier to try to get internet or cell service, that was one of the choices. I tried connecting to it manually, and it said nope, we don't think so. So, but after a week of being here in Europe, I went through all my settings. I think what happened was when I went to Cuba, there was something I shut off so that I wouldn't try to connect into the cell service there, and then that setting kept me from connecting here. But the weird thing is, I think I set the same thing on Jody's phone, but her phone was working fine here. So here's some books for sale. I have no idea what anything would be for. There's a street going down there with some restaurants, some plants, some different things. Another side street. I gotta keep a close eye on Jody. She disappears. She kind of wanders around, but then she comes up with some pretty good pictures. Another cooling station. Have a KFC. Another piece of art. It's a guy rolling. So look at all the padlocks here. Got a key. Oh my gosh. His nads are showing. Leave it to Jody to notice pantless boat guy. Lots of ice cream places along here. So you go through these doorways like that, and then it leads to like another area. Restaurants, like an outdoor, like a courtyard type thing. Sometimes you follow in Google Maps, it tells you like you walk toward a doorway, and then it's like almost like a hallway leading to another street. It's kind of like, are we supposed to go down there? There's a McDonald's right there.
What do you mean, are we supposed to go down here?
I'm talking to the camera. It's a hypothetical question. So there's like a thing. Yeah, but see, there's a thing inside there. Like, it's between the streets. It's like a courtyard type thing. So we're eating.
It's like a big barrel with holes in it and a bunch of different begonias in it.
It's a big barrel of holes. Cool building. Oh, here's the KFC. So KFC may be struggling in some places in the United States, but here in Hungary they seem to enjoy it. Okay, we're going for it. There's a sign over there, some things we go looking at. They're very courteous to pedestrians and bicyclers here in Europe, in this part. They don't try to run you over or kill you. If they even think you're going to cross the street, they stop for you. Okay, I'm gonna stop this and continue it in a little bit. So this would be video number 3 of Győr. Should I go for it? Don't get hit. So the temperature thing there, 1827, so it's 627. I'm watching the temperature. Well, I had the temperature on there a minute ago. I think it said 36 degrees. Okay, fix my zoom. So, if you want to be an expert Celsius and Fahrenheit, if it's you take the temperature Celsius, you double it, and then you add 30, and that's Fahrenheit. So, if it's 36 degrees, suppose that you double it, it'd be 70, about, add 30, and that's your temperature. So, according to that, it should be 100 degrees. There it is over there. So it's an estimate, but I don't think it's perfect. So if it's 90 degrees, if it's 90 degrees, it would say 30 degrees Celsius. So you double it, 30 plus 30, 60, add 30, be 90 degrees. It said it was 36 Celsius. I think the sun might be shining on that, making whatever, because it's not 100 degrees, it's probably like 90. Still hot. So we don't need to cross the street, we can get a good view from over here. So this is the city hall. You don't want to be too close to it. Actually, I think we need to. So they light this up at night. So we're gonna also come back at night and get a picture of this. Despite so this is their city hall. I got a pretty little fountain here that lights up at night. Jody doesn't care I'm making video, she walks in front of me. It's just like the Bellagio. It's just like the Bellagio. So Facebook will probably remove my song or video because of the song. I think the water is supposed to be in sync with the music, Jody. Did you hear what I said? Changing colors. The problem is they got this street light right in the center of where the clock tower thing is, so you can't. Let's see if so people of the internet, so Jody says the fountain is not in sync with the music. I think it's supposed to be. Yeah. Did you change your mind? Yeah. She changed her mind. It is in sync with the music. Not perfect like the Bellagio, but it's Alright. So according to Jody, we risk our lives walking down here after dark. I will say the tourist looks change after dark. Wouldn't you say? I think the tourists all go hide, and the creepy locals come out. They must have a deal with the locals that are creepy. So you guys can come out and be creepy, but wait till it's dark and all the tourists go inside. Are we done watching the pretty lights and pretty fountains?
Yeah.
I'm making a video so we can enjoy this for years to come. Okay. Okay, I'm making a video. Győr after dark, we'll call it. We'll see the things and the peoples that most tourists don't see. We're gonna see the part of Győr they don't like putting on the internet, right, Jody? The dark, the creepy, the unexplained. Call it what you want. So far, we haven't been attacked. All these people with ice cream, they might be careful. Those two old guys on the bench, it's just a disguise to fool us. Little kid with ice cream cone. More people with ice cream. You know, the ice cream is a pretty good way to have a person let their guard down. Little kids walking a dog. That's scary. Jody probably thinks I'm being sarcastic. Oh, I'm sitting there, kids are sitting there staring, and I'm like, but they're watching a soccer game on the TV. I knew it. We saw some beer drinking teenagers. A little bit ago, the ambulance was trying to get down the street. Kind of a tight squeeze down through here. The guy in the wheelchair, he's the guy that we gave our leftover chicken to earlier today. I think I'll go forward. We're gonna get out of the way of the ambulance. Yeah, there's a few creepy people out, but for the most part, either he's warning us that something's gonna happen, or he's just out having a good old time. What do they call them? Grandpa and Grandma Oma? Opa is German for Grandpa and Grandma. Saw a little kid looking for his Oma. Pounding on a door. Oma. So we got some side streets. It's kind of pretty down there. Camera might not So, what the hell? Dog class?
Dog training class. We saw that when we went down to that church.
Maybe we should sign Oliver up for a session or two. So Jody is determined. I see nothing dangerous about a dog class, training class, going for a walk.
You started filming this after we see creepy people laying on benches and stuff.
So we're trying to figure out what these things are. There's somebody playing the guitar. We gotta turn right, Jody, go to our house, our hotel. What if he knows any Johnny Cash? Should I ask him?
No.
I knew Jody's gonna say no.
I don't think this was it.
What?
This is where we're supposed to turn, possibly.
We go one block, then we take a left. So, what do you got to say, Jody?
About what?
Our trip so far.
Pretty nice. I like Győr.
Yesterday, the town was a little boring.
It was alright.
It was okay, but it was quiet. This is a lot more hopping of a destination. I like towns like this because everything's walkable, right?
Yeah.
So you can kind of check everything out within a couple kilometers. Like Vienna and Munich and Budapest be the same way. You can't explore on foot like the whole town because it's too spread out. There's a fountain over there too. So I had I was probably making a spectacle of myself because I had my light on.
I was wondering about that.
But why didn't you tell me? That's why the creepy people were trying to get us. It's the creepy people. Then I turn around. Yeah, if you want ice cream, you can get it at any corner here in
Gelato.
Győr. That guy's making pizza. Kind of outdoor seating, sort of, but yet it's enclosed.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't have a roof.
Yeah, like a canvas roof. That dog must not have passed the dog training 101 part. The guy's carrying it back to his home.
Where?
Off to the left.
Oh, I didn't see that dog. I saw the one playing with a toy by the table.
Oh, maybe that one too. That dog's over there peeing against a potted plant. So I had a video earlier.
Take a picture of the bridge at night.
We're gonna walk down. So we just walked past our hotel, the Baroque. More restaurants down there. Cool things down there. It'd be kind of neat to ride our bikes around at night, but they get like locked up in the garage and we padlock them up and everything, and it'd be kind of a pain in the butt to try to get them out.
Especially since the garage
Yeah. Some people ride their bikes. I don't know what you're doing, so how would I? I think go straight ahead.
Not on it.
No, up to the thing here. Well, go do it. Something else lit up like a rainbow over there. Oh, there's another bridge. That's the bridge we rode in on today, across. Jody went way over there. She's worried about creepy people getting her, but look at her go. Down by the dark river. All by herself. It's lit up pretty good over there. She likes going where nobody's at. I'd rather stay by crowds. Looks like there's a lot of people down there. I didn't realize there was a street down here. Getting pictures of the bridge. Okay. So I think we're done. Going back to our hotel. So our routine is to kind of get everything packed up and as much as we can the night before. In the morning we rainbow colors. So our routine is kind of get everything packed up the night before as much as we can. Then in the morning we don't have to spend a lot of time packing. We get our bags ready, we take them down so we can put them in storage to get picked up. We eat breakfast. Then we go upstairs and grab our bike bag and we go down and plop them on the bikes and take off. So the night before we get our water bottles filled up and ready. And so like I said, in the morning we have very little to do except for giddy up and go.
Get up, eat, and go.
Get up, eat, and go. We normally don't eat breakfast, so we can kind of... I wish they'd let us take our breakfast to go, but they usually don't. So, alright, hope you enjoyed this walk through Győr at night. It's Dumb and Dumber in Hungarian.
It's fucking annoying.
You just said the F word on my video.
Oh, whoops. You're gonna have to boot that out.
Nem lehetne inkább a rádiót hallgatni. A rádiót? Kinek kell a rádió? Kezdhetjük, Danube! A, B, D, D, E, F, J, A, B, C, D, E, F, I, A, B, C, A, B, soros,
So last night watched Tremors in Hungarian. Tonight watching Dumb and Dumber. Okay, folks. Gotta go. Oh, this should be good.
Megkóstolja az atompaprikát, Mr. Metal. Köszönöm. Jó ízlet. Megkóstolom, ha te is.
Rendben, te csak utána.
Nem, te kezd.
Nem, te kezd.
Nem, inkább te.
Inkább te.
Állandóan én kezdem.
Mi lenne, ha megkívérnétek ettől a rizsákról és egyszerre kezdenétek?
I know exactly what they're saying, Jody.
Good for you.
I could recite this without, even though it's Hungarian. Maybe I can learn Hungarian by watching Dumb and Dumber like over and over and over.
Nem is olyan erős.
Inkább csak ennyi csípőséget.
Okay, folks, I gotta go.